Hello everyone. Okay, so let's deal with this very quickly. We have 5 to the power of x multiplied by 5 to the power of x and it's equal to 50. So how do we deal with this? We have the same power and we have the same base. You can pick one of the powers, right? And then you pick one of the bases and you add the powers. X plus x, this is equal to 50. So at the end of the day, we have 5 to the power of 2x equals 50. Now, there's another way you can deal with this. We can apply another theorem to this. Now, hold on. Let me just do that. Okay, we have this, right? Now, we still had 5 to the power of x multiplied by 5 to the power of x equals 50. Now, since we have the same power, we can multiply the base. 5 times 5 will give us 25. Then we'll be having power of x. So this is equal to 50. This is another way to go about it. And mind you, 25 here is the same as 5 to the power of 2. Then we still have that x on the outside. So this will be equal to 50. Now, what do we do to the powers? Multiply them. So 5 to the power of 2x is equal to 50. This is what we have. And if you check, that's what we had as well using the first approach. So now, the next point is to take the log of both sides. So we now take log 5 to the power of 2x equals log 50. Now, the power like this would always go behind to multiply the log. So we'll now have 2x multiplying log 5. And that will be equal to log 15. Okay, it's 50. Now, from here, we can divide both sides by log 5 so that we'll get 2x as the subject. So we divide this by log of 5. This will go with this. Now 2x is alone and it will be equal to log 50 divided by log 5. Okay, now we can simplify what we have on the right. So we get 2x equals 50 is 5 times 5, okay, times 2. Okay, so this is 50. 5 times 5 is 25, then times 2 is 50, then divided by log 5. We will now apply another law again, leaving this one like this. 2x is equal to, now because we are multiplying 5, 5 and 2, we are going to add their logs. So we'll now have log 5 plus another, okay, the other is log 5 then plus log 2. So the whole of this will be divided by log what? Log 5. And what do you observe? 2x will be equal to, this belongs to all of the numerators. So we have log 5 over log 5. That is for the first. Okay. Then the second, we have log 5 over log 5 as well. Then plus log 2 over log 5. So this is what we have. And from here, what do? 2x will be equal to, this will go there, we have 1. This will go here, we have plus 1. Then plus, this cannot cancel, so we still have log 2 to log 2 over log 5. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so this means x is equal to 2 plus log 2 Okay, it's actually 2x over here. It's 2x over there. Then log 2 over log 5. Now, what again do we do? 2x will be equal to 2 plus, we will change the base of this as we get log 2 to base 5. But then we're not looking for 2x, we are looking for x. So we can divide this by 2, divide this by 2, and then divide this by 2. But when dividing log 2 to base 5 by 2, you multiply it by 1 over 2. So the whole of this will be multiplying 1 over 2, meaning that we are dividing it by 2. 2 will go with this. Our x will now be equal to 1, because this will go there. We have 1 plus, let's have this first. So it's going to be 1 over 2, then log 2 to base 5. So this is what we have as the value of x. And like we always do, we can decide to verify this solution. Okay, so let's verify. Okay, so we have 5 to the power of x multiplied by 5 to the power of x equals 50. So in place of x, I'll write 1 plus 1 over 2 log 2 to base 5. Then multiply by 5 again to the power of 1 plus 1 over 2 log 2 to the base of 5. So if we multiply this, do we get 50 on the right? That is the question. 5 to the power of 1 is 5. Then multiply by, this is 1 over 2. I'm introducing a theorem, right? Or a law, as you would call it. This is the power of 2. So we have 5 again to the power of log 2 to the power of 1 over 2. This is still to base 5. Okay, what we have here is the power of 2. So 2 is having power of 1 over 2. Then multiply the whole of this. Let me use this. The whole of this will multiply 5 again to the power of 1 times 5 to the power of log 2 to the power of the same, which is the power of 2, because this is the power of 2, 1 over 2, and it is to base 5. What do you observe from here? There's a theorem that says this log to base 5 will cancel 5. So we have 5 multiplied by the number up there, which is 2 to the power of half. So we write 2 to the power of 1 over 2. Then multiply by, the same thing here is the same over there. So it is what we have here that will still appear here. So we have 5 to the multiply by 2 to the power of 1 over 2. And mind you, 2 to the power of 1 over 2 is the same as square root of 2. So we have 5 times square root of 2 times 5 times square root of 2. Now 5 times 5 is 25 times root 2 times root 2 will give us 2. And 25 times 2 will give us 50. And it is the same 50 we had at the right hand side of the equation. So our x to be equal to 1 plus 1 over 2 log 2 to base 5 satisfies the equation. Thank you for watching.